sloppy, isn't it? Good morning. So yeah, we obviously got the paddock finished last night, you would have seen. What have I got here? I've got two shit little loads really. I could do it, well, I can't do it in one. I couldn't fit it in one big one, and I wasn't going to fit it in. Yeah, so I'm just going to have to take like 8 ton in, and it's going to be a pain, but that's generally what happens at the end of harvest. Plan for today, don't really know yet. I might end up going harvesting for my neighbour, I'll see. But for now, I'm going to tap my tyres. See, they've all got air in, because I haven't actually done this for days. So, probably should be doing it more often. These should be right. They're all new. Oh yeah. Yeah, plan today, I'll cut this grain, get these bins back home. I've got to get this loader back home because I've got a bit of chemical turning up to do a bit of summer spraying now that we've had rain. Yeah, all the paddocks are greening up a little bit, obviously, where there's a bit of spraying out stuff and stuff like that. So I've got a bit of roundup coming, but I can't unload it with my bobcat because it's a bit heavy. It'll tip it over. So I've got to get the loader back home so I can unload that, because obviously the old case is, she's in dry dock. So yeah, we'll get that done, and then yeah. So well, I've got the header sort of blown down, yeah. And you can see here on the knife, I spotted it yesterday morning, but got a broken knife section there. So you can see she's missing, and I'd say that's why I had a bit missing on that end. So I just ran the GPS overlapping a bit yesterday to get it off. But yeah, I couldn't be bothered taking it apart. Where I've got a little bit of time today, and I might as well do it. So what we'll do, I'll undo these 3 bolts here, then I'll come around here. Then we've got to undo all this to get that one knife section out. It's a bit of a shit spot actually, but that's all right. I think all the rest are all right. I might as well check them while we're here, but I didn't have any blocked, any soldiers standing in the paddock where they shouldn't have been. So I did a fair bit on this knife probably a year back, so it should all be pretty good. Which yeah, look, some of them aren't ideal, but yeah, I'll see if we can find a 10mm socket and whip them off. Hey dog. Socket fit in there, so now I've had to get the little one in there, which is fun. And hopefully I will be able to pull that knife section out. Get this out. Should be able to just pop that off that, and then it should come out. Should. Oh, just like that. Check it out. These things can be a bit of a hassle, so we'll just leave that. Hopefully I got a new one in here, knife section. Here we go. Righto. So we'll put you up here. Just pull this bar. Oh, this camera. New one on. Like that. And we might as well just do this one while we're here. It's rooted, and then we'll just put the process back together. All I really got to do on this job is just to tighten this. Yeah, that statement I said I didn't really want to loosen it. Well, I have. And see here, yeah, it's going to hit on that, so we're just going to get that in the right sort of spot, which is not ideal. So if we get it right over, which is right there, I think we'll just put it where it clears that, which is there, which is going to have to be. I'd say that's why that's broken, but we'll see how it runs next year. Nah. I think that'll be tight enough. I don't want to over tighten it, break it. So yeah, that'll do. There's another thing I was going to look at on this thing. While I was going, I was just going to check. Get magnet trays, they're handy. I was going to check retractable finger guides, but obviously I put that one on the other day with the bolt. Like, look at that one there, it's starting to wear the actual tin work away. So she's getting fairly rooted, you could say. Yeah, that's probably the worst one. That one there is rubbing on the tin, but I don't know why, it's newish. That's the one we put in with the bolt the other day. I think we might do that one there, at least. And then, yeah, we'll know. Hopefully it'll come undone. It's in a shit spot, but we'll see how we go. Good morning. What are we today? Thursday. So yeah. Obviously harvest is finished. Head is still sitting out here. You'll see. I've sort of given it a blow down and I'll just leave her there. She's not going to get hurt sitting out. She's all clean. Something different this morning. I'm going to jump in the truck and head to Hopetoun. Up to, they got gypsum pits up there. So obviously the pits are open, so I might start carting a little bit of gypsum. I'll just do a truckload a day here and there. Yeah, do one this morning. I might do one tomorrow morning. I'll see how I go. Yeah, just get the ball rolling. Usually I get someone to do all this sort of stuff, but because I've got a little bit more time at this time of year, yeah, I could probably do a couple of loads a week or something like that. So yeah, I think I've got about 9 loads to bring back. So yeah, head up there and get loaded and hopefully get back with no incidents or injuries to the truck. And then we can yeah, hopefully tip it off. Hopefully it'll come off nicely. Should be alright. Righto, so I just got back from from Hopetoun. Got a load, this gypsum on, so we'll roll the tarps and tip her off. See how it comes off. That's always the iffy part with gypsum, whether it comes off or not. But I'll put sand down, so hopefully it should be right. But yeah, hopefully we don't tip the truck over, which won't be good. what a dead set bastard this has been. This is one load. Look at how many times I've tried to tip it up and get it out. I know I've got those plates welded in the tub there, but this is just bullshit. It's just too wet. Like, you pick it up, look at it, it's just like clumping in your hand. You could wring moisture out of it. I don't know, I think I might go to the other pit if it's better than this, because this is just going to be shit. I've been here for half an hour now trying to get it out. I haven't got a mallet, all I've got is this fucking tyre lever. Yeah, dinting the shit out of my trailer. Gonna have to do another lap, I think. Fuck it all. That's just shit. Righto, I'm gonna go and swear at myself for a bit longer and wonder why I'm so angry all the time. And then I'll contemplate life of what I'm doing. Yeah, so yeah, we're in the tractor. I'm just running some hay over to the lambs I got on the bean stubble over here. Thought I'll just give them a bit of roughage. So yeah, I'll drop one of the big squares in there, and then yeah, what have we been up to today? I did the cropping plan for 2025, so just working out what we're going to put on what paddock and what fert and gibbo and all that sort of stuff we need. Had a fair idea before we even started, but yeah, just tweak a few little things and change up a few ideas. Maybe going to change variety in barley. Might look at a little bit less canola this year and a little bit more barley. Who knows what the season's going to do, so it's just a bit of a just, I don't know, you farm for a normal year, and if you have a drought, well, you can hopefully cover for that as well. So yeah, me and Rupert, we're just running. What are we doing? Not much. Taking the hay, aren't we? Yeah. So we'll take a bale of hay over to these lambs. You would have seen I had great fun tipping that gypsum off. I think there's about 6 little piles there, and I think obviously they've had a heap of rain up at the pits, and yeah, she was wet. First load for the year, she stuck to the floor. Had sand in there and everything, but yeah, it just didn't want to come off, so I'll end up getting it off eventually, but it's very ugly. So I might head back in the morning and see if I can get another load. If not, I might try and paint the floor on the old tipper, just to try something different. I've never done it, I've never painted the floor, but I've known of blokes that have done it and it seems to work, so I'm willing to give anything a shot to help me, yeah, get things happening a bit quicker. So yeah, I might I've got a bit of floor paint there I used in my shed, so I might be able to use that, or yeah, do a bit of googling, searching tonight, see what we can find and see what's best to use. So we'll go and give these lambs this hay bale and see if they like it. What do you reckon? Yeah, good combo. Righto. Yeah, so I've got the lambs over here on the bean stubble. I haven't actually had a look in here since they've been here. I got Rupert cutting the strings on the hay bale. You cut them? They don't look too bad. Like, there's a lot of late crossy lambs in here, but yeah, nah, they're a bit tight. Yeah, here, you hold this and I'll cut them. What do you want me to pull them open?
I can.
There you go. Start at the bottom. But nah, we'll keep them in here for a bit longer. I'll have a look around and I'll drive out in the middle of the paddock and see if there's a few more beans in there, but there was plenty to clean up, so they should have plenty. But nah, I better go and cut this bale of strings for him. I think he's having a bit of trouble. Oh, g'day. So yeah, I did another load of gypsum this morning. I went back, went to a different pit this time. Obviously you can see the difference in colour. Yeah, that's a bit sort of like sandy, a bit granulated, where this stuff's sort of, yeah, a bit more powder, clay based. Yeah, not going to say names or brands or anything, but that one there obviously tipped out a lot better than that shit. Yeah, that actually was coming out of a shed, and yeah, this stuff was outside, so obviously I feel that this, yeah, you can just see how wet it is. So yeah, where this stuff, yeah, nice and dry. So yeah, I'm not going to do another load today because I've got to get the kids from daycare today, and I've got a few other little jobs I want to do. So I'll yeah, leave that there, and I've got one more load to tip in this paddock. Then I've got two loads to do in the paddock next door, and then I think we're about done. So I might have to get over here and push this up with a loader or something, just to make it look a bit neater, and yeah, keep it in a pile. But yeah, we could probably get it spread whenever someone wants to spread it, but yeah, we'll see what happens there. So yeah, I'm going to run this truck back home now, and then yeah, might go and have a look at the sheep and see if they need a bit of grain fed to them or something like that. So we'll do that now, and then yeah, that'll be about it. Yeah, here's the hogweed. There's a probably technical name for it, but that's what I call it. It's sort of like a summer weed, but yeah, you can see it just grows like a, it's like a mat. It just grows on the ground, and it's hard to get through. It's like a woody weed. So yeah, I'm going to yeah, get in and spray that out and get it cleaned up while I can hit it, because it's pretty bad in patches. Oh no, you probably can't see on the camera, but you know, there's sort of patches like that are the size of a ute sort of thing. But I'll get around and clean them up. Oh, where are the sheep going? Hopefully they'll stop. We'll just go and check these sheep, because I've got another mob in the next paddock, and they're literally running to the gate. So they're going to go straight through that paddock, hopefully not. Hopefully they'll stop. Oh, they've stopped. Now I'll go and move this other mob, and then yeah, that's just on a canola stubble, that one, so we'll have a look in there and see what's growing in there. I'd say it'd be mainly volunteer canola. I wouldn't have thought there'd be much more, hopefully. It might be a little bit of ryegrass, because I think in this paddock it was a little bit dirty. So yeah, we'll need a bit of a clean up. And yeah, this stuff's pretty bad, this hogweed in here actually, so it's starting to get a bit of a hold, you can see here. Yeah, I think we'll get rid of it while we can.